Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 826 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about side hustles. These are ways you can make money mostly online, and maybe if you put some of them together, you can kick out that dreaded job you're going to every day. All right, hope you didn't miss episode 825. That was Digital Marketing is Dangerous. Woo! Actually, I talked about ergonomics based on the fact that I've been killing my back sitting for too long in front of the computer, so I got a bunch of cool ways to get out of that. And then also episode 824 was on royalty-free music. I don't want to see you get copyright infringement lawsuits like I had many years ago. You don't want to be involved in one of those, that's for sure. And of course, anytime you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number, royalty-free music 824, ergonomics 825, and today is 826. Now make sure you check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. It's the longest running, most unique, most successful ever in the field of internet and digital marketing. Then grab a copy of my automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free. All right, let's get into some side hustles here. First of all, you can buy stuff and sell it online. You can find stuff on eBay, Craigslist, OfferUp, places like that. Facebook Marketplace is great for this. Now, a lot of times you can get stuff for free and just resell it. Now, this is a little bit more than, you're finding the stuff online, and then offline is how you're selling it. And you're selling it online, but somebody has to physically come get the thing. Now, I have a friend that did this for years, supported her, her kids, single mom, and she would go to yard sales once a week, pick up stuff she knew would sell because she had the eBay advanced search on her cell phone, and then she would see what things were selling for. And if it was a bargain at the yard sale, she'd pick it up, sell it on eBay. She was clearing like $1,100 a week doing this. Buying and selling online, awesome. If you're really slick, you can buy and sell domain names, but I never really got into that. All right, another thing you can offer is being a social media manager. This is one of our students from the school has a big company now based on this. As soon as she told people she was learning this stuff, they were begging her to take over their social media. Most of the small businesses don't know how to handle this. To this day, I could pick your social media apart probably. So she took that over. Before 4 months in the school, she was making $6,000 a month. Right, so she started her own business. So handling social media, great side hustle. All right, here's another one you can do. There's places like Just Answer where you sign up as some kind of expert and people pay to ask questions and you answer them. So that's there's several of those kinds of sites out there, and you can list yourself there. And overall, folks, I'm suggesting that if you combined a bunch of these things, which none of them take up full time, then you could probably replace a job income. And you don't have to. Here's the thing about being in business. This is Screw the Commute, right? You don't have to make as much in your own business as you are making as a W-2 employee because of the deductions that you legitimately get for being in business. See, so don't think like I have to exceed my income by a great deal to be able to do it. No, you don't. You could make the same or a little bit less and still come out way ahead, especially when you're taking off that commute time and your car wear and tear in your car, and your fuel and oil and oil changes, maintenance and tires and all that kind of stuff. See? So you don't have to make as much doing this stuff as you do as an employee. And also clothing. I mean, I'm wearing the same shirt for the past 6 weeks. Not really. All right, but you could. So you can save a lot on the fancy stuff you got to buy to go to work. Okay, another place to list yourself is Fiverr. And people say, oh, you can't make money on Fiverr. Yes, you can. It's not just $5 anymore. People have all kinds of upsells and they're, making bank on Fiverr. Again, I'm not claiming that you're going to jump on there and instantly go to the money to replace your job. I'm just saying it costs nothing to list there, and you can take jobs that come in and make money off of them. And like I said, none of this stuff is full time, so you can have plenty of leisure time too. And if you go to Fiverr, Fiverr.com, you'll see there's thousands of different kinds of things people are selling. All right, here's another great one. You can tutor people or train people, teach them online, coach them online. They're doing dog training online, all kinds of things. If you're good at math, you could be a math tutor, geography, English, whatever. I mean, English I'm going to talk about separately, but there's all kinds of training that can go online. I know I took some Spanish lessons online once from some lady, and she wasn't she never even graduated high school, but she spoke Spanish and English, and she could teach me. See, so you don't have to have any big credentials if you're good. I mean, people are doing music lessons, guitar, violin, trumpet, I mean, everything you can think of. So if you're good at something, you can just hang your shingle out on Fiverr or Craigslist for local stuff, and make money doing that. All right, now the English thing I was talking about, there's services that will connect you with people from other countries that want to learn to speak English. And so you can just list yourself there. And you know what? Some of them require you have a bachelor's degree. So anyway, you can list yourself with these places and, get students from around the world, and they don't require you to speak their language. That's the beauty of this. I knew a guy that, they paid him a load of money to go to China, paid his living expenses and paid him, I don't know how many $1,000s a month to teach, and nothing was in Chinese. He couldn't even speak Chinese. It's all English, see? So there's lots of opportunities there. Now, affiliate marketing. This is where you recommend somebody else's product. Well, there's loads of ways to do that. I wrote a whole book on an hour income generator where you make YouTube videos showing people how to use some piece of software, and then they buy they can't do it unless they buy the software through your affiliate link. I mean, one of my biggest income generators over all the years has been a free ebook where I do the same thing in addition to YouTube. And so I teach them how to do something. They can't do it unless they buy the thing in the book. And there you go. You get affiliate income, never got out of your chair. Although if you listen to my ergonomics session, you'll know you need to get out of that chair because you don't want to get a bad back like I got. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? I mentioned ebook. Yeah, you can write ebooks, or you can have them ghostwritten for you, dirt cheap. You can buy private label rights ebooks. And now I suggest that you forget about fiction. You want to use how-to stuff because it sells way easier. And you can create a nice big income just doing ebooks. And then you can convert that stuff into audiobooks. And you get way more money for them. And you can get into Audible, through Amazon. Amazon bought Audible. So not only can you have a PDF version of your ebook, same information converted to Amazon Kindle, same information put on audio for Audible. So you did the work once, but then you got 3 different ways to sell it, and there's, those are different formats. And you say, well, why would somebody, buy my audio if they had the PDF? Well, because maybe they drive for a living. Maybe they're a truck driver. Maybe they're a real estate agency in the car all day, and they can't read the stuff, but they would listen to it. So, yeah, you take the same stuff and put it out in different formats. You can sell stuff on Etsy. And Etsy used to be only like handmade stuff, but now we have like a dog site up there. I haven't even seen it for a couple of years, where it's got all kinds of shirts and stuff that if somebody buys one, it goes to a fulfillment company who does it print on demand and ships it to them. See, so Etsy is a great place, and a lot of the people on Etsy will buy stuff, I would say overpriced, because it's supposed to be unique, so there you go. Now, another way to do this is just drop dead simple is Cafepress and Zazzle. These are very similar companies, but each company has over 1 million different products. And here's how this works. You can make a store on Cafepress or Zazzle for free, and then you can pick out of their 1 million products to put in your store. And it could be t-shirts, could be hoodies, could be tote bags, it could be iPhone and iPad cases. I mean, thongs, onesies for babies. I mean, there's 1 million different things. And all you do is upload either a cute saying that you thought up or graphics that you uploaded, and it shows them all in your store, but none of them exist until somebody buys it. When somebody buys it, they print it, they ship it, they collect the money and send you a commission on it. So there's no, don't tell me you can't do this or you can't afford to do this, because it's totally free to do it. And then another thing you can do is writing services. People need blog posts, they need emails written. If you're good at copywriting, they need sales letters written. And even though, and you can use to get you started this artificial intelligence, chat GPT thing to get you started, but it's not going to replace real people interviewing the seller and asking them about their product and then turning it into a really good sales letter. But again, you don't have to be a copywriting expert. You can write, if you're good at writing, you can write blog posts and scripts for their videos and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you combine several of these things, I'm telling you, you could make enough money to, get out of your dreaded job. I've been living this my entire life, and especially since the internet started, 29 and a half, I'm almost hitting 30 years online. All right, so I've been living this life the whole time, so it is doable, folks. All right, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So check out the mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and also my school at imtcva.org, where you get a scholarship to the school if you're in my mentor program, which you can gift to somebody, which would be one of the greatest gifts you could ever give a young person, instead of getting them saddled with debt and learning how to protest at these crappy 4-year colleges. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. We'll catch you all in the next episode. See you later.